Oh, I saw this fucking story. This really annoyed the shit out of me. Surprise, surprise. It said, there's this cute little fucking story. And God knows, the internet either likes a we should burn this person at the stake story or this little cute-ass story. Like, you know, I thought my life is over, and then this kitten showed up. And what happened next will bring you tears of joy. I refuse to... This kitten showed up. I fucking refuse to read any of those. And I have never told any of you guys, you know, I just need you, could you do me a favor? Please stop clicking on those. You know what I mean? I was sitting on a park bench and a wizard walked up to me, and what he had to say next will change your life. And then you get on there, and it's like a quarter of the story, and then you got to fucking figure out how to click. It's what is it? Clickbait. That's what they call it. All right? And I'll tell you, I fucking was able to figure it out after falling for it about 162 times. I realized that all the stories sounded fake. None of the shit was really inspiring. I never cried. I never laughed. I just got fucking annoyed. And I had a bunch of pop-up ads. So, I don't know. You don't have to do it. Go ahead. Continue to click on them. Who the fuck am I to tell you what to do? But I always laugh when I read those now. And you wouldn't believe what happens next. You won't believe what happens next as I scroll on to the next fucking story, you douche. By the way, I love Facebook. I absolutely love it. I don't give a fuck if it makes me sound like an old man. I am an old man, and I like how they have all these interesting stories picked out for me by some other douche on Facebook, rather than having to try to find them myself. So anyway, so I'm scrolling through the Facebook, as us older people say, and there was just supposed to be this cute, heartwarming fucking story. And it was about how people were delayed for 6 hours in the airport. But through some unbelievable miracle, the cast of The Lion King and Aladdin was there at the airport. Right? And they're acting like this is some fucking amazing thing. It's like, no, this is the cast of the traveling fucking show. This is what these people do. Because after it's a hit on Broadway, the people then want to make money and take it around the country for people who don't have time, the money, or whatever, to fucking go to New York. The whole country can't go to New York and squeeze into that theater, so they have a couple of traveling shows. So lo and behold, imagine this. You're at the fucking airport. Your flight is delayed 6 hours. And then for some reason, the fact that the cast of The Lion King and Aladdin is there, like this was supposed to be heartwarming, that it made it like a better thing. This is what happened. They started singing the fucking songs to Aladdin or The Lion King. Just imagine you're sitting there stuck in a fucking airport, and then all of a sudden some douche starts doing this. Oh my God, will you shut the... Would you guys shut the fuck up? Hey! I'm stuck in an airport! Shut the fuck up! You're making it worse! Right? Isn't that what you would say? The last fucking thing I would need is I'm sitting there hating my fucking life is somebody going, you ever think that most people fucking hate Broadway shows? All right? I don't, you know, there's very few people that actually enjoy Broadway shows. Okay, it's children. It's the gay community. Oh my God, I can't say the next group because then I'll just get... I'm just picturing... You know, and then, I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking people who are old people. You know what I mean? Who went to Funny Girl in Oklahoma, and they actually, you know, when movies back in the day, when you'd be watching a movie, and all of a sudden in the middle, you have the dialogue, they would just break out into a song, and they would start dancing. It's like leftover vaudevillian horse shit, And, this is like a kid's movie that you turned into a fucking musical. So it sucks on two levels. Now, you've married two fucking things. All right, very, very rarely is a kid's movie like a Toy Story is great. All right? But I got to be honest with you. The whole fucking, like pretty much the rest of them, like Bugs Bunny is funny. You know what I mean? Pinky and the Brain is funny. SpongeBob SquarePants is funny. Sesame Street is funny because they throw in jokes for adults, but a lot of them, you know what I mean? The Care Bears, the fucking Mon-Chi-Chi or whatever the other ones are, and that's like Mon-Chi-Chi. Remember that? Mon-Chi-Chi, Mon-Chi-Chi, oh, so soft and cuddly. Mon-Chi-Chi, Mon-Chi-Chi, it's a creepy monkey, right? They would turn that into a fucking musical. And then your girlfriend or your gay uncle or your fucking, the person who's in the sugar salt fucking problem, right? Some fatty will take you to the goddamn thing and you got to sit there, all right? But at least you're prepared for it when you go to a Broadway show. The last fucking thing you need, is oh my God. And the only thing worse than those fucking people singing that horse shit would be the people standing around enjoying it, the looks on their faces. Oh my God, can you believe it? They're singing like angels, right? They're not. It's fucking horrible. The whole fucking thing is horrible, and it was probably written by some white dude, and somewhere in Africa, it's probably really offensive. That whole fucking talking lions and all that shit and turning their place into this magical mystery tour, right? The same way when Aladdin came out, people from the Middle East hated that horse shit as we ate it up. Oh my God, Robin Williams, rest his soul, was fucking hilarious as the Aladdin, right? As they're flying on carpets coming out of tea kettles. They didn't like that shit either. They didn't like 300. They didn't like any of that fucking horse shit. Now you got these cunts singing at the airport. For the love of God, they should have made him go walk into that little fish tank where they make smokers go to. Go fucking sing in there. All right? Jesus Christ, I'm in a fucking mood. Would you know I'm on vacation right now and I am gay Paris? I hate that shit. I got to be honest with you. I'm a bit of the Grinch. I have major issues with heartwarming stories. They never make me emotional. They make me fucking angry. Like that singing there made me fucking angry. But I'll tell you things that make me actually get like emotional, where I almost start tearing up, is when I watch kids fighting on YouTube. And I'll see the kid that should have lost all of a sudden flip out and beat the kid that should have beat him. That actually will make me emotional. Now, I don't know what that says about me, but, I don't know. Whatever. Maybe that's just not for me. Oh, my God. I've been into so many fucking airports, and there's so much shit to annoy you. The last thing you need. And out of all the fucking songs to break into, you break into that fucking, that whatever the fuck that is, like that helium balloon. What is that shit people you suck on, like helium? I mean, that's like, that was what was just happening there, was like 40 Yoko Onos all at the same time in harmony singing some like that. That's some shit that Yoko would have screamed out while the Beatles were playing, thinking that she was adding to the music. All right. I might get some complaints over that one, People like, I always feel like there's something sad about people who go to Broadway shows. That's not even true, because what's his face? The South Park guys did like the greatest one ever that I would have gone to, but, they were sold out for like 9 years. And at that point, I just go, I don't want to do this. You know what I mean? Are you guys like me? Like, I just, like, if there's a line, I just say, well, yeah, evidently I'm not going to have that experience. That's how I don't feel like there's ever a reason to stand in a fucking line unless you're in a labor camp. Okay? And they're handing out slop. Right? I was kidding. I'll stand in line to go see a fucking a good show, like a rock star or something like that. But like, if there's like a fucking, see how I just subtly covered myself there? If I gotta clarify this. Like, if they go, oh my God, this place has the best fucking burgers, and I show up and there's a line around the block, I just go, well, I guess I'm never gonna have one. I'm not fucking, what are we in Russia? I'm gonna stand in a fucking bread line here. I'm not doing that, okay? Why don't you fucking assholes get a bigger space and add some more fucking tables? Right? Is that wrong? Did this whole thing just go off the fucking rails? I don't even know.